Believe it or not, Pisces, you have a couple of things coming your way. All right, just depends on what your main aim or your focus is. But I am delighted to announce that for a lot of you, some opportunities may arise. And I'm down to earth, child. If you are bored and just feel like I just want to meet some folks, cool. We have some alliances here, and we're going to get started with your reading. So, welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. Stalled to put on some lotion there. All of my newcomers, I appreciate you guys stopping by. New merchandise has been loaded. All right, so check the description box for a link to my web store, contact information, how to follow me online, or whatever other questions you may have. There's also a link to Patreon to join us on the other side, where I'm going to spend a lot of time this week for the courses, classes, mentorships. Have you started your YouTube channel? Do you need a business coach in finances, advertising, marketing, whatever? And of course, on the community board, not only am I loading the new merchandise, but the daily specials have been listed as well. And let's get started. Your reading in my shuffle was interesting. Not only did I get the Page of Pentacles, I saw the Page of Swords. So an admirer of some sort, potential, a sign, paying attention to it and seeing it, because some of our eyes may be closed, okay? Now, I will say for some of you that may miss a couple of opportunities in this alliance, allegiance, these friendships, it could be on, I want wealth, I'm building a legacy, I'm doing this, that, and the other. Nothing is wrong with that. Others of you, your health could be your focus, okay? I'm not sure. But the Ten of Pentacles is either someone severely after the bag and wanting the bigger things in life and possibly missing the potential of starting that, okay? Your domestic lives may be a factor if you just ain't in a position to be starting a new relationship, okay? Or if you have children, you started a new class, a new job, y'all wanted all this new stuff, and it's like you start these new things and then boom, here come Cletus, Kojak, and Kente, right? I like the Page of Pentacles as it is the cornerstone to this Ten of Pentacles here. So we're going to discuss the bonus cards that came out, but I want to get started with what we have here. So in the current energy, the Page of being in nature, discovering stability, okay, being nurtured. I kind of like that. Nurturing a talent or a gift, you or your person. This talks about the beginning stages. And it also says good health results for some of you guys. If that's crazy, but hey, if you had some questionable situations, or it could be mental health, spiritual health, whatever, good news in health, that's pretty cool. Someone devoted. A Page of Pentacles is a stable partner, but I think they just got a lot of potential. Taking the first steps in building a relationship, and for some of you guys, this relationship may live up to that Ten of Pentacles, all right? I don't know who wants to start a garden, met a farmer, or is a student of the occult. Maybe you're in my class, child, and some of my clients are going to start getting together. But others of you may also even receive news of an inheritance of some sort, and it's like that could take your focus away from, I want love, right? And then boom, here is love, and it's like, but I asked for this a long time ago, and now that I'm got myself situated, I don't know, I might not need it. Could be that does happen. So then you have to question, why did you want it if now you don't need it because you got some money? But this is Earth on Earth, ain't nothing but Earth up in here, okay? Aries, Taurus, Gemini energy, which is super cool because we have Venus in Aries. What is that? Coming up during the full moon, I think on the 26th, 27th, something like that. That's cool. Real cool. It's Taurus and Gemini energy as well, and could also be, depending on what type of zodiac studies you do, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, okay? This could be a childlike person, so just keep that in mind when it talks about the page, but there is intelligence and warmth there, all right? So keep that in mind. In love, the page is very secure, faithful, and loving, but slow, okay? Materializes things into a fully, materializing it into a fully committed relationship may take some time, okay? But it's like, it takes time, but it's worth it if this Ten of Pentacles is what you want. However, crossing our little page, I have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, for some, could talk about an uphill battle. It could talk about completing a cycle. So some of you guys may still be completing cycles in other areas, especially if we talk about cords, connections, and trauma bonds and all that. But the Nine of Wands doesn't really get its just due, and I like to focus on that. The Nine of Wands does also show a bright light of something you're trying to manifest, but it also gives warning. With your eyes closed and not really being focused, you won't see this thing coming in, okay? If you're a little bit defensive, right? Still protecting your heart, haven't fully healed, okay? Suffering from losses you aren't willing to let go of, or your person. So that's what I'm saying. You meet somebody and it's like, don't try to bring them over into your world. If they're still getting over something, you got over something, but you did the work. And they're kind of just like still boggled by whatever it is that maybe they were pushed out of. Because you think someone who willingly left the situation wouldn't be still defensive or harboring over it. But those tower moments talk about the unexpected breakups and, you know, real deceitful, hurtful cuts, okay? The Nine of Wands also shows strength and reserve. So that's pretty cool, but just someone may be on guard. And it also talks about the moon in Sagittarius. So this person may have a Sagittarius moon, not sure. People say there aren't any bad cards in tarot, but the Nine of Wands sometimes could get the effect of not so good, especially in this challenging position here. Just keep that in mind. It's the difference between seeing a glass half full and half empty. And it also talks about a learning experience, not a failure. See what I'm saying? In love, you probably know a lot about failure. You keep doing the same things, which don't actually work in your favor. And at this point, the Nine of Wands is telling you that you are bad in love. Best to figure out why. So those of you that are still kind of in love with love, or waiting on this potential relationship that I said could turn into the Ten of Pentacles, it just says that, hey, how many times have you tried this? Because some of you, it's over and over and over again with the Seven of Cups. If you're in a relationship, it is probably a lot of work. You may be in a codependent relationship or a relationship full of unhealthy drama. So look, this person or you could have gotten out of the unhealthy relationship and the drama that happens over and over again, but that's what's being healed from. So that's kind of like catch-22. That's probably why this person is kind of guarded and defensive. Now, someone could thrive on drama, okay? You could be misinformed about what true love is. And then we have the Page of Cups here, who could be misinformed. And it's like, why? Well, this Ten of Cups says that you could have potentially had relationships with these people on alternate, realities, past lives or whatnot. And in this life, it just won't be that. But you keep holding on and feeling that it could come back and it just won't. It could also talk about games, drama, conflicts, and just suddenly feeling burdened. And that's why usually in the Ten of Wands, it talks about just packing up and moving on from that. Maybe they thought something had high potential. Some of you could be feeling like there's high potential in the situation. And I think those of you that feel that energy may soon find that it's too much work, and you probably have tried this from different angles. Now, if you aren't currently anticipating a relationship or holding your breath for somebody, that's where I felt the multiple offers coming in, just to keep your eyes open, all right? Now, we smooth ride on over to the third card, which is our Page of Cups here, okay? Now, I don't like the Page of Cups in a reading with crossing the Seven of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, because it's kind of like a fantasy, an illusion of some sort based only on potential. We ain't doing that, okay? But the Page of Cups is a really romantic, lovey-dovey card too. And some of y'all said, I don't want no more pages. And that could be the very defensive people who are probably a little older, and a lot wiser, however, somewhat defensive and kind of shut off and closed off. at what love actually is, or what it means to build 10 Pentacles, or what 10 Pentacles even is, right? So you have the Page of Cups, which are messages of love, love letters, and communication. Or you're dealing with a defensive person that wears their heart on their sleeve, okay? Traveling to see someone you love. Some of you could be traveling. Someone could be traveling to come see you, or you may receive some sort of communication, especially if this is from a person that may have triggered you in the past with how many times they didn't offer to come see you or drop by. And yeah, could be very explosive sexual encounter though. I think 9 Wands and 10 Pentacles sounds, I don't know, that don't sound too bad. But this Page of Pentacles, clarified by the 10 of Cups, talks about completion and happiness, unity as a family, earthly happiness, and harvesting crops. So some of you guys that kind of have been waiting on the fruit of your labor, where you kept getting patient. 7 of Pentacles, why don't you wait? This is an energy of maybe some closure. Some of you guys could be moving in together. Somebody may be traveling to see you, and then ultimately it's like, well, let's just stay together. I don't know about that. Sounds like a trauma bond. Why you ain't got your own stuff? Why I ain't got my stuff and you got your stuff? I don't know. But let's see if we can dig anything else out of this. I do have the Sun here, okay? And I also have, what else I got here? I have the 5 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Man, I don't really like that. But I got 2 Cups. So let's see where this is going. I have the Sun, so it's happiness, right? It's potential. I see it as a divine union and all that kind of stuff. But then we got a whole bunch of options, some competitive offers, and you have manifested these things, okay? I also have the Queen of Swords, because this is divine wisdom. This is also an energy of completion out of those cups, all right? Out of the cups. Somebody's wanting to start over and somebody else is ready to finish, and we got the Queen of Swords here. So if I got the Queen of Swords, the Sun, the 5 of Wands, I'm aware of what bothers me. I like the maturity in that. You could be coming into, like I said, age and wisdom, where someone knows what I can and what I cannot deal with, okay? I got 2 Cups here, which talks about harmony and balance. I also have 4 Swords and 3 Swords. So not communicating about the hurt that they have is probably how this person got the blocks in the first place, or why they beat themselves up about the multiple opportunities they could have had in the past, or with you, or that you've had, and all that kind of stuff, okay? But we come out of the 9 of Wands, which shows us a little bit of chaos and confusion. Somebody like drama. We ain't gonna do no drama. And this is the second time you got 8 Cups, because you got the Page and the 7 of Cups, which is like unfinished business or just leaving something alone, right? Now you got the 10 of Wands, packing up and moving on. And now you got 8 Cups, which is leaving something alone, okay? So I don't know who that is for, but that's where that went. Others of you have manifested multiple offers, okay? And they're going to come in, and you're going to have to make decisions on what is best for you, okay? Money is also a factor. Not sure why, but it is. I see victory, I see guidance, I see messages, I see travel. Then I also see somebody potentially triggered that has maybe abandonment issues, okay? So just be mindful of that. If it triggers you that this person moves a little bit slow, you may need to slowly rebuild, and maybe that's why you have spent some time alone. But that is what I have. Very interesting stuff, Pisces. Until next time, namaste.